Well, today, Oklahoma lawmakers will discuss the use of corporal punishment in schools, but a child advocacy group says it shouldn't even be an option. Good Day Oklahoma's Jamison Keefover joins us live in studio this morning. Jamison, who else is involved in this discussion?
Good morning, Shelby. Well, there's a list of people who will attend and or speak at today's interim study held at the state capitol. Child psychologists, school superintendents, as well as testimony from a homeschooling father. Now, the lawmaker who organized this study, Representative Jim Olson, says the Bible and scripture will also be discussed when it comes to corporal punishment in Oklahoma. Now, corporal punishment involves physically disciplining children. There was a bill introduced in Oklahoma in 2023 to ban the use of it in schools, but Representative Jim Olson argues against that, using scripture to defend the use of corporal punishment. Today, his study will further examine the, quote, effectiveness of properly administering corporal punishment. Yet Joe Dorman with the Oklahoma Institute for Child Advocacy, or OICA, argues that there are more effective disciplinary actions instead. Now, he says this study is in response to a bill that would limit paddling, hitting, slapping, and physical punishment on certain students in schools.
It's better for a kid to lose the privilege of leaving school at lunch if they're in high school, or to lose a recess if they're in grade school. Let's have some punishment that more closely fits the problem of why they got in trouble, and have them learn from that lesson. I mean, sit there with a teacher's aide and have to talk about what they did was wrong. They're going to learn more from that than just simply getting a SWAT and sending them back to their desk.
What I am objecting to is the intention of some to totally prohibit it as an option. And yeah, we just want to leave it up to them. Some communities would be more in favor of it, some less, and there can be difference permitted there.
Right now, only 19 states still allow the use of corporal punishment in schools. Many Oklahoma House Republicans and Democrats have been outspoken about ending its use in our schools. This study happens this afternoon from 1 to 4 at the state capitol. It will be streamed online at the Oklahoma House of Representatives website, or you can attend in person. For Good Day Oklahoma, I'm Jamison Keefover.